Hey everyone, my name's Monty. This is my website that I'd made previously. I like the design and layout I've made, but there could definitely be some improvements. First of all, I don't really like the logo. It's meant to be my initials, an M and a W, but it doesn't really look like that. So I want to make it more noticeable and just improve the readability of what it actually is. I also wanted to add more color and take away some of the black because I think the page background and other elements are too similar, so they sort of blend together and don't really stand out. The final adjustment was to update the About Me to better reflect myself and my journey. I feel the current About Me is a bit dry and lacking. So, to start with, I used a website called Adobe Color to get a color palette. I decided I would go with this blue and orange palette. This is going to serve as a base for my new logo. However, I don't think I can use it for my website as it's too bright. While I know I needed to update the About Me, I still wasn't too certain on how I'd do that or what I would say, so I just sort of lightly tweaked it for now. I also needed to add my resume to the website so employers had full access to my resume. And so this is my updated website. As you can see, I've added in the new logo, and I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I think it's much more clear what it's conveying and looks a lot nicer with some color in it. I also added a resume button up the top, and I've changed the background color for the website. I'm still not too happy with the background color, but I can still easily edit and play around with it. But I wasn't quite happy with just how the website is, in particular how small the website felt. Since I have everything on one page, it feels cramped and packed in. I also wanted to expand the About Me with something more personal and maybe adding some pictures as well. I also asked some of my peers about their thoughts, and they agreed that the website was too small and felt cramped, and that I should think about breaking it into multiple pages. Another suggestion they had was that I should include more information and images on the project pop-up windows. Just mainly a picture of some of the code to emphasize that I'm a programmer. Keeping these suggestions and thoughts in mind, here's my final website. Instead of a lighter color underneath the main body, I decided to try something a bit darker. I felt this would make the white text and colored images stand out more. And as I mentioned before, I added some pictures to the About Me to make it more personal and make it more interesting than, just a block of text. I also made the About Me more related to me by including things like my hobbies and interests, as well as just work experience outside from my discipline. I did this because I felt that it helps create a stronger connection between you and a potential client, as it makes you feel more human and builds up your character. Going back to some of the other suggestions I received, I decided to swap the single trailer video for a slideshow of various images, while keeping the trailer just on the first slide there. I did sprinkle in some pictures of my code as well, just to make sure employers know that I do program. However, I decided not to add another page because I felt the website was a bit bigger now that I've expanded the About Me section. I also gave some more space to the bottom of the website, so you don't need to scroll to the very bottom to see the last few projects. What do you think? Does my website still look cramped? Should I have added the projects to a second page? Or did I make the right call by keeping them on the same page and expanding out other various parts? I'd love to hear your ideas, so please email me at montywest2000@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to give you some feedback as well.